Welcome to my personal quote and blog for May 15th, 2022. My quote for today. This comes from seeing some of the news from Ukraine, so sorry, everybody. Children killed, toys strewn on the ground. Russian forces open fire on any in a town. This is not defense. It is an atrocity, launched by souls who have become a monstrosity. Defenders take a breath with every step, blood on the ground that they try to sidestep. No one should have to hold so many hearts in such pain. And for what? To add more coffers of grain? It was never about what Ukraine had. It was just the ego game of a leader who is a cad. Darkness follows in the wake of his mind. He has no heart and will not be kind. Any who oppose his power game, give him another excuse and a reason to blame. That is what he wants. That is his reason behind. That is what he has done for decades, planned and designed. To the defenders for freedoms in their lands, we all reach out with the sincerest of hands. While we cannot walk through the blood in the streets, with every step our heart still beats. With the hearts of the defenders of Ukraine, we pray for peace and an end to Putin's game. And my blog for today. We are almost to the eclipse. Tomorrow is the day. Tension is clearly felt and the emotions are high. Nothing like a Scorpio eclipse to ratchet up the stressors. It feels like an arrow being pulled back in a bow. Something is about to be released and that arrow has a target in mind. While such moments are not personal, they feel deeply personal. All eclipses are about letting something go. We cannot help but look at the financial situations and our emotional responses to them. Historically, eclipses bring out the obscure and those things hidden. Currently, many situations are concealed and dark deeds are afoot. Dramatic new paths emerge during such times, but don't you be the one to initiate those things. No one prefers to feel as if they are in the dark. Our views on things are clearly incomplete. That is why caution is urged as we lean into this new territory. As this eclipse also conjuncts the South Node, it indicates that many positions of power begin to be released. Perhaps we will see leaders step aside over the next few weeks, and those youngers will begin new chapters in their country. This moon packs a dramatic punch. I can tell that conflicts and power games are going to ramp up because of the connections to Pluto, Mars, and Neptune. Pluto, at the end of Capricorn, requires truth and integrity. Mars demands action and courage. Neptune supports a more compassionate response. Know that what is coming will not be smooth or easy. Mars brings up issues around sex and death. Notice the abortion issue. Pluto wants to transform the levels of power within systems. That's pretty obvious. We begin to see shifts in authority and who really is in charge. Neptune wants us to open to the deeper places within our hearts so we can care for others, not just ourselves. Whereas solar eclipses point to an external event, a lunar one touches us on an emotional level that propels us into events that unravel later. What is clear is that something begins tomorrow, but it will be hidden from view, as it is in Scorpio, and we may not know what that is for weeks. Much will continue to be revealed before these eclipses. Before these eclipses, we may not know what we were dealing with, but after them, we will clearly see the underlying manipulative tactics and shadows that have been determined to undermine the old structures and the old guard. Some of those things may be good. Changes in leadership might be helpful, but other things have the intention to undermine the freedoms of others. Passionate responses are coming, and many will pour their heart and soul into something that they find essential. There is a lot of energy ramping up and activating. We are at a pivot point. Keep both feet firmly planted on the ground, set your course, trim the sails, anchor the rudder, and turn into the storm. The shortest distance will be to go straight through. Thanks, everyone.